When guys message you about how many days of messaging would you like before they ask you on a date?
I would prefer that they ask me out immediately because that shows me they know what they want and that they're confident. I find if the man is has social anxiety or is insecure in some way, he will want to text me forever. And then a lot of times he'll promise me a date and then cancel the night before. And this has happened so many times. And I do have compassion for men with social anxiety and, um, that and insecurity because, gosh, we all go through that in our life. And I was such a shy child that I was selectively mute until I was 17 years old. So I do have compassion for that. But it's just like so frustrating to get excited to go on a date and then they cancel the night before. So
And
I wish,
you find the cancellations to be higher when guys have taken a longer period of time to ask you on the date in the first place.
correct. Hmm.
Whereas if a guy asks you out relatively quickly, they tend to be more stable and actually going on the date.
Yes.
That's interesting. I haven't heard that. So when you say immediately, specifically, how long is that? I mean, are we talking like the first message? Are we talking on day two? How long?
Okay. I have met quite a few men within 30 minutes of matching.
In person?
In person, yeah, they'll, like, be in the area, and I'll say, "Hey, you wanna go over to the avenues?" And I meet them.
So, but that's not them asking you out within 30 minutes. That's them messaging you, and then you ask them out right away if they want to meet in person.
Oh, no, I never ask a man out. No, they ask me, they'll say, "Hey, I'm in your area, I'm just finishing up a job," or something, for some reason, they're in my area, and they're like, "Would you be able to meet me?" Well, the one guy was a realtor, but no, I do not make dates or plans, or I let the man lead. Definitely, I let the man lead. So if the man isn't a leader or if he doesn't make plans, nothing's gonna happen because it's a stalemate. Because 'cause I'm not going to either.
Why is it that you don't ask guys? Is it anything out of fear, or is it because you want a man who will ask you? So, like, you would ask, except you're not attracted to the type of guy where you have to ask in the first place. Like, give me a little bit more substance there.
It's not fear, but if I were to ask, then I am being the masculine one in the relationship, and that will attract a more feminine man. That kind of relationship doesn't make me feel safe. I prefer a masculine man who is confident and plans and leads. He already has ideas where we're gonna go on a date. Some men don't even want to FaceTime. Like, I'm offering them FaceTime or to hear me on the phone, to get a feel for me before we meet so they're more comfortable, and they aren't even ready for that step. Oh, there's so many people that are only comfortable with texting.
Right.
And I've had men outright tell me that they're on the dating apps for validation. They the one guy goes, "I don't date." And I'm like, "Well, you're on the dating app." And he's like, "Yeah, yeah, I get on it so every once in a while. I can make myself feel better to see if women are matching with me." And he goes, "But you know what? You're different. I'm going to ask you out." So I did go out on a date with him, but it was like he was still holding back and still not confident. And a woman
Well, it
feels that
doesn't sound
way.
like a very confident guy from the
Yeah.
message he sent. Yeah.
Yeah, because he did, and he is not the only one. I'm not just the other men have said that they're on the dating apps for validation. They outright tell me, and they'll tell me they won't message the girl first or um, that kind of thing.